welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I am so excited that today we actually are doing my October makeup project pan. You guys, I am so excited for more of showing you guys these updates for this month of October. I am so excited. But of course, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit thumbs up. And also guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see so much more exciting amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm also so excited, you guys, to talk about all these products I actually went through for the month. And I want you guys to know is that if you guys don't see any of these products at all for this month, it will be my empties and I will be, replacing new items. But every month I'm always giving you guys more updates. And of course, you guys will see a lot more empties in this basket for pretty soon in my empties. But for other ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I already am working on is my powder. And you guys know the one I am using, and that is the Hard Candy Cheer Evie Translucent Loose Powder. You guys, this is literally how much of the outside I'm working on right now as we speak. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. You guys, this is literally how much I'm already working on the inside right now as we speak. But I am so excited, you guys, to put every single last bit in here. And I will put this whole thing into my other one. And then I'll be putting this whole thing in my makeup empties only. And then I'll be using the e.l.f. one I have. And I will always put a new powder that I actually have leftover that's like old. And I'm really trying to get through all my old stuff right now. And also adding new things in there. And I'll be adding more as I go. And you guys are going to be so excited to see so many things. But definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in November. Alright guys, so another thing I already am working on right now is my primer. And you guys know the one that I will be done anytime when I do my next makeup look. And that is the L'Oreal Sprinkle Skin Factoring Primer. This is the Hydrate, Moisturize, and Blemishes. You guys, this is the primer I'm really working on right now as you speak. But also guys, this little guy right here at the very end, I actually am literally pumping all of this out, and it's definitely, you guys can tell, it's getting every single bit of it. And I will show you guys the last bit I actually use. And then I, of course, you guys know I'll be using this specific primer next. And I will let you guys know like which ones I already finished and what I'm not actually done yet. But you guys will see this one first in my empties, and then you will see this one after when it's like continue processing. And then when this one is also in the same progress every month of this one, I will be putting a new primer in my makeup bag pretty soon. but I have not done that yet because I need to wait until this part is done completely, and then I'll put it, and I will always give you guys like so much updates every month. So definitely stay tuned for this in my upcoming empties, and also stay tuned for this in my new mega project plan for November as well. Alright guys, so another thing I am super duper happy I am working on is my blush. And you guys know the one I am using, and that is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far exactly I'm at with this one real quick. Look at that. So you guys can see I am literally halfway done right now as we speak. But also guys, I am super duper excited to actually put every bit of this in my brush and use it on my face. And of course I will add the Wonder Beauty one to go with it, but I am so excited you guys to finally have this in my empties really soon. And also guys, I will clean the inside. Oh, we already cleaned, but I will clean this part, the edge on this side, and I will also clean the right here, and I will also clean the back. And I am very excited you guys. If I do find this specific blush at TJ Maxx, I'm hoping I will do, and I will put this in my empties. So hopefully one day they all should bring this back, and if I actually get this in my Ipsy again, I will be so happy. So definitely stay tuned for another one you guys really soon, and also in November. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my bronzer. And you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is my Too Faced Melt Chocolate Solali Longwear May Bronzer. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. You guys, this guy is actually a major progress for this month. I'm so happy. But it's still a long progress, and it's definitely improving. But also you guys, I can't wait to add another bronzer in my makeup bag. I haven't done that yet because I need to wait until this one is fully done. And of course, like I always bring a little bit extra products with me, but I will always put my makeup bag with me to the other house, and I will always be like filling it up into like, you know, reuse of all the products that I actually completely ran out of. But you guys will see so much stuff, and even if I get them in my Ipsy or my Bossy Charm or something like that, I will always include all the old products first before I put the new things in there. So definitely keep it on this one you guys for next month in November. It is so good. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm gonna go ahead actually and work it on is my foundation. And you guys know the one I'm actually using and also finishing, and that is my Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. And this is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. I'm also using the shade Light Medium Neutral. Alright guys, so I'm actually want to see how exactly far I am with this one real quick. Oh yeah, this guy is definitely on its way of finishing, but there's still a little bit left in here. But I can't wait, you guys, to like scrape all of the rest of it, and I will put it on my face. But then by the time I get this whole thing is like done, there's nothing left in here. I'll put the thingy back inside in here, and then I'll just have this whole thing, you know, clean on the rim, and then this part right here. I'll do that first, and I'll put the thingy back in here, and then I will have this whole thing finally into my empties. And then I'll be using the other L'Oreal foundation you guys saw last month in October. And that'll be the next foundation I'll be using. So definitely keep on this one first in my empties, and then stay tuned for the other one. And I am really excited, you guys, to put another foundation here. So definitely keep an eye out on you guys, and definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in November. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my brow product. And you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is the $1 Billion Brows, and this is the shade called Taupe. Alright guys, so I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. You guys, this is literally of how much I'm already working on right now as you speak. But I'm also really excited to actually get every single bit left in here, and then I will actually clean it in my actual makeup wipe, and I'll do the same thing for the cap, and I will have this whole thing in my empties, and if there's nothing left in here, then I don't need to worry about putting it into my other brow product. But I will always put another brow product in my makeup bag when my other brow product is also at the same level as this one, because I always like to do that every single time. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in November. I am so excited. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my concealer. Alright guys, so the concealer, you guys know I already am working on, and that is my Revlon Color Stay Concealer, and this is the shade 03 Light Medium. Alright guys, so I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one is definitely about to be done anytime soon. But I think what I'm going to do, I actually did this with my other foundation. I'm going to do is I'm going to put every single bit I have left, that's like even like a tiny bit left, whatever, I am actually going to do is put the last bit of my other foundation and literally put it into my concealer, and then that way I can actually have the rest of the foundation and literally put it into my concealer. And I will always do that, but if I don't, then that's fine, and I could still put them as it is and then just put in the empties. But you guys will see this specific concealer anytime soon, so definitely stay tuned, you guys. And I can't wait to use my Kevyn Aucoin that I have been waiting to use forever. So definitely keep on this one, you guys, for next month. I am so ready for it. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my mascara. And you guys know the one I already am also working on, and that is my Pure with Organ Oil Big Look Mascara. Alright guys, so I definitely want to see how far I'm with this one real quick. Oh yeah, you guys, this one and also my concealer, they're both, and a lot of the stuff you guys already seen, they are all literally about to be done, and I am really looking forward to putting them into the box in my MDs only. And I'm very lucky I'm actually like continually doing this, so that way you guys can see all the makeup I went through for like every single month and just like keep updating you guys. But I'm very, very excited, you guys, to actually try again of this mascara that I've been wanting to use. So you guys will see this next in my makeup, video. So this one, it will definitely be empty either next month also. So definitely stay tuned for this in November. I am really looking forward to it. Alright guys, so another thing you guys also know I am also working on is my highlighter. And you guys know the one I am still continually working on, and that is my Sing from Space IB. It's called a Realistic Highlighter for Space Case Cosmetics. Look at that. You guys, this is the highlighter of the outside looks like as we speak. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. Oh my gosh. You guys have seen so much process of this highlighter for this month. I am so excited and I'm so incredibly proud of how much I've been going through for this month. But also guys, when it does has a tiny bit left, I will put it into the IC one, and then that way I can kind of like put the last bit of it in there. Or if I don't, then I will actually clean this whole thing of this part right here and the inside, and I will also clean this part right here, and I will actually wipe it and everything, and I will have this whole thing in my Mega Empty for the very first time, and then I'll be using the IC one for the very first time also. So you guys will see a lot of my old highlighters I am really looking forward to. So definitely stay tuned, you guys, and when I finish the IC one, I will clean the same thing, and then I will also use my Smashbox one, and then I will also put some other highlighters in there in my makeup bag. So you're going to see a ton of so much. Even the guests that she goes through, my sister she goes through, or also, that type of thing, or my mom she goes through, I will be including a lot of makeup. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in November. I am so looking for it, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing you guys also know I am working on is my lip combo. Alright guys, so the first thing I already am working on, and it will be empty really soon, and that is my lip gloss. And you guys know the lip gloss I already am using, and that is the Mare Mimosa Bath My Works lip gloss. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. You guys, this is literally how much I'm working on right now as we speak. But I am so excited, you guys, that when I actually get every single bit in here, I will make sure I get every single bit of it, and I'll put it into my other CoverGirl one of like this one right here. That'll be this one. So I will put every single bit I can actually get out of this, and I will put it into this one right here, and then I'll have this guy in my empty for the very first time ever, and then I have this one as a new lip combo, so you guys see both of them in my empties and also my new lip combo very soon, you guys, for next month in November. Alright guys, so the other thing I also am working on as well, and that is my lipstick. And you guys know the one I already am using, and that is my CoverGirl, and this is the shade number 40. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how exactly far I'm on this one real quick. Look at that. You guys, this is literally how much I'm working on right now as we speak. But you guys, I am super duper excited to actually see how much progress I've been going through of this one every single month. But also, if there's a tiny bit left, I will put it into my first ever Betty Boop one, because that's the one I want to use next. And then I will also clean this part right here, and I will make sure I get every bit of makeup on the side like I did the other lipstick. And I can't wait for you guys to see this one again, because I know my order of all the lipsticks. So I'm actually going through a ton of my old ones right now. And then if I have some are about to be done or literally getting close, I'll be using those as my lip combo. So you guys will see a ton of old lipsticks, and if my mama goes through any lipsticks, or guess if she goes through any lipsticks or anything like that, I'll make sure to clean them out and put in the empties. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in November. I am so ready. Alright guys, so another thing you guys also know I am also going through is my sun spray. And you guys know the next one I'll be actually putting my empties down the road, and that is my hashtag Give the Lala Beauty, and this is Do You Boo Sun Spray. If you guys also want to know, this is the sun spray I'm already using right now as I speak. But also, guys, I'm really excited about is that I can't wait that when this actual one right here is like not working, you guys know I'm always like putting my other sprays I have, and I put them inside of this one. But when this also is not working, also I will be using my other actual sun spray. But also when that one is like nothing left in there, I will put it into my empties. And then of course, you guys know I have been wanting to try this new sun spray of this Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Ultra Mist Fixing Mist. I've seen so many people talk about this specific sun spray, And I can't wait to try more of their sun sprays. And I can't wait for you guys to see all my other eyeshadow palettes. And yes, I'll be putting this in my empties, you guys. So definitely stay tuned for this in November. Alright guys, so the last thing but not least, you guys, we have one more final product and we made it to the end. Alright guys, so the very last thing but not least I already am using is my NARS palette. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. You guys, this is literally of how much of the Project Pan am I working through of this eyeshadow for this month. But if you guys want to know the ones I already am using, and that is this one right here, and also this one right here is also about to be done anytime for next month. And I'm also using this one. So by the time this one and this one gets done, I'll be using also using this one and this one, and then also actually use this one or this. Actually, this is the one I'm actually using. So by then, I can't wait to actually have. I'm so excited to have this whole row done, and then I'll be finally using this row, this whole thing right here. And then I will also, when this whole row, this one gets done, then I will have these three, and then I will have either this one right here. But then when this whole thing gets done, I will finally clean all these eyeshadows, and also the mirror, and all the edges right here. And I will also wipe the front right here, and then also the back, and then I will have this whole thing for the very first time in my Makeup Empties only. And then I'll be using my other eyeshadow palettes. So you guys are going to see so many of the small ones, the single ones, the big ones, all that kind of stuff. And I will add it into my empties. And I'm very happy, you guys. I'm getting so much stuff every single month for you guys. Alright guys, so that is my entire makeup October Project Pan. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button. And also, make sure you guys also ring that bell. So that way you guys can see so much more exciting music content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also, guys, I am so excited to actually reach to 100K because that's actually my goal. And I really want to also have my very first ever button, and I can literally open it with you guys, and also like a huge goal and everything. And also, guys, when I do reach that goal, I will actually be getting my first ever check mark, and then I'll begin receiving a bunch of PR from everywhere. And then also, guys, whenever I actually get them, I will put them way over there, and then that way I can actually sit down. And I actually want to do one like live, or also do a video on it, and then maybe like do a part on it for like each video. So if you guys will absolutely love that, let me know in the comments down below. I would love if you guys want to see that. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.